Oh. Oh. It's kind of funny. I'm putting on my work shoes in my car. Hello, Jacob. Because I wore my Birkenstocks because I like to delay putting on my work shoes for as long as I can. Hello, Sudol. Hello, Todd Longan. Hello, pretty girl Lee. Lee's kind of a pretty name. Hello, Dano. I was going to do it afterwards. I was going to do it at the end, like after I signed off from this live video. I'm going to go, what the hell? Why not do it at the start of the video? Put on my work shoes. Nobody's watching at the beginning anyway. And even if they are, what the hell? I'm just putting on work shoes. We all put on our work shoes from time to time. Hello, Pat. Hello, user. Hello, Alexander. Hello, Carl Mall. Oh. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. It is Wednesday morning. It is July 12th. Continuing to use the holidays. Every holiday, I remember what day the holiday is on, and I add 7, then I add 1. And if my math's right, and it usually is, I came up with July 4th was last Tuesday, plus 7 is the 11th, plus 1 is the 12th, because it's a Wednesday. Yeah, happy Wednesday. And thank you so much for following the host. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's about 6:43 a.m. We don't have a lot of time to talk to you this morning, but I did want to tune in for a variety of reasons. First off, to let you know I've had a hard morning. Didn't sleep well at all last night. Well, before I get to that, this is a show I've been doing for quite some time. It's a show about me talking and sharing some of the ups and downs we have in life. And I was going to start sharing some of the downs just there, but I don't want to do that just yet. For those that have been watching a while, I got a special treat for you today. For the very first time in the 4-year history, I believe, of Coffee with Ken, this show's not only about me talking, not only about me sharing the ups and downs we have in life. For those that have been watching a while, you know it's also a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And I think for the very first time in the 4-year career, we got a nice hot cup of Dunkin' Donuts with cream, an extra large with cream. Before I take my first sip, I want to comment they've apparently ridden themselves of the large styrofoam cups. I used to like the styrofoam cups. Maybe not good for the environment, but now they're using paper cups. And the paper cups are kind of burning my fingers. They don't insulate the coffee as well. Again, might be better for the environment, but it's hot to touch. But anyway, on this Wednesday morning, my only hope is that wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you got a hot cup of coffee in front of you as well, because I'm so excited to take my first sip. I so badly need it. Cheers to us. Oh. I mean, it's nice. I mean, it's really nice. I mean, I always knew Dunkin' Donuts was a great cup of coffee with cream. Usually I get it on the road. I usually go to Starbucks because I like to hang out there, loiter there. Some call it loitering. For, I don't know, find about an hour every day to hang out there, get a little work done, enjoy their coffee, enjoy the people watching, enjoy the atmosphere. Dunkin' Donuts doesn't have as magical of an atmosphere, but they do have a nice cup of coffee. So let's have a little more. Oh, it is so good. Well, I'm outside of my place of work. I work at a Super Target. I've been here for about 6 months now. I was a realtor for 17 years. I'm refinding myself, refiguring myself, reworking, trying to add good habits, remove bad habits, and done a really good job of that. I did not get a good night's sleep last night. I woke up early. I woke up often. I had to go to the bathroom. I couldn't sleep. I was tossing and turning. At about 4:30, I woke up this morning. I was feeling grumpy and just kind of cursing the world, if you will. And through the work I've done the last 2 years, I've found gratitude turns your attitude around. And I didn't even mean to make that rhyme. Gratitude can turn your attitude around very quickly. And I sat there and kind of in my mind was bitching at life and bitching at my lack of sleep and going, oh, it's going to be crappy today. And it might be crappy today, but it might not. And then I started kind of chuckling. And I'll tell you what, when you start finding gratitude, when you're feeling your crappiest, when you're feeling your worst, it's downright funny. It's downright funny. And I started chuckling, thanking God for the sleep that I did get, or the fact that I didn't drink alcohol last night, so I would, at least not be hungover, because I used to drink every day, and now I don't drink. And I mean, I was having to work a little harder, but it was still funny. Anything I thought to be grateful for made me chuckle a little bit. And I'll tell you what, when you're feeling kind of grumpy, the last thing you want to do is hop on and do a live talk show that you, have been doing for a long time and you feel committed to, and you, I don't know, you find some joy in. But it's hard, again, when you're struggling, to push that live button. And again, just by finding a few things I was thankful for, and believe me, I'd be thankful for the banana I'm eating or something. And then I'd find 3 things that I'm not so thankful for. But I'd go, wait a minute, let's focus on the gratitude. Let's focus on the gratitude. And made me chuckle. And then on the way to work today, I was going, do I want to do it? Do I want to not do it? And I saw some hateful comment I got on one of my posts. I have like 2 or 3 trolls that have been stalking me for 4 years since I've been doing Coffee with Ken. I think they're mad at me about something during the COVID era, and it's so funny. They've been stalking me, and they watch all my videos, and they create a million fake accounts, and they say endless hateful things. They call me ugly, old, fat, stupid, loser, just random, stupid, nonsensical things. And it makes me laugh now. And I got one of those on the way in today, and I go, what a idiotic comment. If this fool thinks so badly of me, I must be doing something right, because I know they're not right. I know this fool's wrong. So I started chuckling about that and thanking God for the foolish comment I got on my page today. And I don't know, it brought me to here. And somebody told me to call in sick. Where were you about 20 minutes ago when I was leaving my home? I'm at the store now. I can't call in sick. It's too late. I've showered. Plus, if you call in sick, you're kind of laying around, feeling guilty, feeling whatever, feeling lame, feeling sucky, feeling unaccomplished. By getting up, by showering, by getting your coffee, by pushing live on this talk show and getting into work and starting your day, gets you feeling so much better. And I'll be fine. I'll be great. I'm going to have a great day. I'm going to laugh. And every little silly thing that comes my way, I'm going to try and smile at. And it's going to be a great day today, the Finnegans. Hello, Tracy from Kenya. Tracy from Kenya, we talked about dating, but you're a little far away to date. I've talked about it before, and I'm talk about it again. Just one time, I would like to date a woman named Tracy. Since my last name's Tracy, I think that'd be funny. And I'd go around floating through the date, telling everybody I saw if we got married, she'd be Tracy. Wouldn't that be adorable? I bet you whatever the Tracy I would be dating would be really bored of my joke. by the third minute. I tend to drive jokes into the ground. I don't think I'm very funny, so if I find something that makes me chuckle, I like to replay it a lot. Speaking of replaying, when I was a kid, I used to listen to a few bands an awful lot. The three bands that I used to listen to a lot were Rush, Led Zeppelin, and the Scorpions. I was born in 68, so it's kind of my era, kind of boy music or kid music or what have you. For some reason, I've been listening to the Scorpions a lot lately, the last few days. And I don't know why, but the music kind of puts me in a good mood. The music is so different, and just so raw and so kind of rocking, and the guitar is so different than anything you hear these days. It kind of made me smile a little bit. I cannot tell you how many times I've listened to the song Blackout by the Scorpions over the last few days. And that's really all I have to say about the Scorpions. Yeah, I do think Zeppelin is probably the greatest band of all time. Somebody just said that Zeppelin's the greatest band of all time. I think just the aura, the Jimmy Page swagger, how they were so young and so powerful when they started. And, I mean, their music is so bluesy and so rocky and so kind of dark at points. I really enjoy them. The Beatles. Yeah, a lot of good bands. Good morning, Sarah. Thank you for joining me. So I don't have very long to talk, but I do have some coffee to drink. Where do I rank Metallica of all time? It's interesting. I'm putting them up there. Metallica's such a, I would say, specific genre. It's hard. I, as a male that grew up with Angry in the 80s, have a special affinity to Metallica. But I could see some people not liking them at all just because it's such a heavy metal. It's such a heavy metal group. So I think Metallica was probably the coolest show I've ever been to. The Metallica Kid Rock show. I don't know when it was, 15, 20 years ago now. Time flies. But I thought there were probably a few reasons I thought it was so good. But let me tell you, it was really good. I didn't almost think I could handle how cool that concert was. Van Halen's a great band. Elvis Costello's never been my thing, but I appreciate that you like him. Leonard Skinner obviously has got some good music and some good soulful hits. Oh, it was a blast. It was a blast. Let me tell you. I'll tell you what, Kid Rock put on a hell of a show. And again, I don't remember how long ago. It might have been 20 years ago now. Maybe more. But yeah, Kid Rock opening for Metallica was a great show. And enjoyed the heck out of that. Let's drink some more coffee because I got to scurry in to Target here soon. Looks like we're going to have a rainy day. Got some flash flood warnings. I'm not too concerned. 20 beer minimum for a Kid Rock concert. I mean, it was more than 5, I'll guarantee that. And I don't think I stopped there. Oh, I tell you, it's dang good. I don't know, have you guys noticed? Are you guys Dunkin' Donuts fans? I'm coming at you. Actually, I'm from Warrenville, Illinois right now. But I live in a town called Naperville, Illinois, which is a town of about 150,000 people. And it's about 30 miles west of Chicago. Really nice town. A lot of good people here. Really good community. Great place to raise a family. Awesome downtown. I feel I know it well. And I know the people. And I know the neighborhoods. And I grew up in the area and kind of call it home. And right now, again, I'm sitting in Warrenville, which is just adjacent to Naperville. And where I work at a local Super Target, stocking shelves. Been working here for 6 or 7 months. Made a lot of advancements in terms of looking for new job. I'd call it a new career. But I don't know if my next step is going to be a career step. Um, when I started at Target, I came in so excited, and big company, good store, good people, enjoyed the customers, enjoyed the employees, wanted to change the world. And, I think it's going to turn out more of a job than a career. But sometimes that's all you need is a job to take the next step. And maybe my next step will be a job too. For a while, I was trying to look for the perfect next job and the perfect opportunity for me. And maybe perfect isn't what I need right now. But I think a next step would be good for me. I've been here a while, and I'm ready to take another step. And I don't know where that step will lead, but I made a lot of accomplishments over the last several days and feel optimistic. And again, I woke up feeling, grumpy this morning. And just the fact that I was able to turn it around. There's been days in my life, and I've struggled with depression and anxiety, and, I guess I used to drink too much alcohol and smoke too much pot, but now stopped doing that almost 2 years ago. And I've relied more on faith and, meditation and gratitude and positive things. Somebody said I should look into selling cars. It's interesting. I have. I was actually surprised. I looked into Audi car sales, and I did a quick Google search, and the average Audi car salesman makes, I think, 66 grand. I would have thought it would have been a lot higher than that. Good morning, RJ. I would have thought it would have been a lot higher than that. I think I could be a great car salesman, but, I still would have thought the upper end of the income would have been higher than that. So I was surprised. There's a lot of jobs that you can make that type of money out there. And I think car sales would be fun. I think I could enjoy the camaraderie. I love the smell of the new car. And if it was a brand I liked, I think I could do really, really well because, I don't know, when I'm positive about something, I'm a really good salesman. And if I don't believe in something with all my heart, I struggle a little bit. And again, I was a realtor for 17 years, and I did fairly okay. I think that's a perfect description for my career, fairly okay. Better than most, but not as good as I thought I would have or should have. But I tried hard, but I just don't think at the end I believed in myself as a real estate agent, or believed that I offered the client any value. Or was any different than anybody else. It was tough. I'd sit down on a listing appointment with a client. A listing appointment is when you go meet a seller, you tell them what they need to do with their house, and you tell them how you're going to get their house sold. Usually I would get the listing. I think I was very comfortable and confident and good at the listing appointment. But if they didn't want to choose me and they chose somebody else, invariably their house would sell with the next realtor they hired. And that always kind of bummed me out. Not because I was rooting against the next realtor, but I went in there believing how great I was, and then their home sold using somebody else. So it made me wonder, what difference do I make? And at 54, I decided I wanted to make more of a difference going forward and make, the next 30 years, get as much done as I can in the next 30 years. And I left real estate. I'm working at Super Target. I'm looking for my next job. I'm drinking some coffee. I'm focusing on gratitude this morning after a very, very grumpy start. And, it's 7 o'clock. I get to go in. And punch in and do my day and make the cereal aisle shine and spread as much cheer and joy as I possibly can to the customers that come in. So I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm going to have one more sip of coffee because I do got to get to work. Oh, it's so good. I wish I had a little more time, to be honest with you. I could bring this in, but it's really hard. It's really hard stocking shelves while you're carrying around coffee. Maybe I'll bring this in. Maybe I'll bring this in and just find a little hidden nook in a shelf to do it. This coffee's way too good to leave in the car and let cold. No, RJ, it's too hot to slam. These are my problems. But they're good problems to have. And again, I so appreciate you guys for watching. I hope you're feeling good. Hope you're excited about your Wednesday, that your week's going well. I thank you so much for joining. It really means a ton to me that you did. And I appreciate you guys for watching. Again, I hope you are feeling good, living in the moment, loving yourself, forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.